Hello, welcome to Silva Care Sensory Sessions. Today we're going to make some bird feeders. So a little bit different this week, completely inspired by the nice weather we've been having. I thought it'd be nice to sit in the garden and listen to the birds. I thought it'd be good to attract some birds by making a bird feeder. So here I'm going to show you how to make the bird feeder. First thing I did is I got some bird seed. I just picked this up at my discount store during my weekly shop, and then I've got some dried fruit here. So I've got some raisins, some sultanas and some cranberries. So I'm going to put this all in a big bowl and just mix it together. And then for now I'm just going to put this to one side because I'm going to use it for all of my projects. My first project, I've got a couple of toilet rolls that we're going to go into my recycling and a bit of twine. I'm going to thread the twine through the toilet rolls and then tie a couple of knots in so I'll be able to hang it on my bird feeder a bit later on. Then on a plate, because this bit is going to get a bit messy, I put my toilet rolls and then I'm going to cover them in some peanut butter. Once I've covered my toilet rolls in peanut butter, spread them on with a knife, or you could use a spoon if that was more appropriate. I'm going to put some of my seed onto my plate, and then I'm going to roll my peanut butter covered toilet rolls into the seed so it picks up the seed. Once this is nicely covered, I'm going to put it to one side and put it in the fridge to harden before I put it out in the garden. For my next couple of bird feeders, I'm going to add some wet ingredients to my birdseed mix that I've already got. So that's going to be some vegetable suet that I've got here and some coconut oil. So I'm going to put 2 cups of my vegetable suet into a saucepan and then 3 tablespoons of coconut oil into the saucepan as well. I'm going to take that away and let it melt on a low heat. Once that was all melted, I put 2 tablespoons of peanut butter in there as well and just let that melt into it. Then I'm going to bring it back to my birdseed mix that I put to one side earlier, and then I'm going to pour that in and mix that together. So now I'm going to try and make a bird cake. So I've got a plastic cup here that was in my recycling and I've just poked a hole in the end. I'm then going to thread some twine through the cup and tie a double knot at the end. I'm also going to stick this down to avoid any leakage coming out at the bottom of the hole whilst it sets. Turning my cup the right way, I then filled this with my birdseed and vegetable suet mixture and pop that into the cup. Make sure to tap the cup a few times just to make sure that all the seeds are together nicely and press it down. And then again I'm going to put this to one side so it can set in the fridge. For my final bird feeders, I then got a baking tray with some grease-proof baking paper. I've then just taken some cookie molds and then filled this up with the same mixture that I did for my cake. So here I've got a dinosaur shape, and then I did a unicorn, a heart and a star as well as another dinosaur. The same as the other ones, I'm then going to take this to my fridge to set and harden. Once your bird feeders have all hardened, you can take them out into your garden and then hang them anywhere in your garden. So I put mine on a bird feeder that I already have in my garden, and then I just sat back and watched and listened to the birds. Just took some time to be mindful and just listen to what was going on around me. It was quite interesting. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to capture any birds eating my bird feeder this time round, but it was still just nice to be in the garden and just listening to the nice sounds that the birds make and all the different calls that they have. Thank you for watching Silva Care Sensory Sessions. I hope you've enjoyed this one, and we'll see you again next time.